happen. But we've got Xylz in our contemporary societies. We are seemingly more connected than ever. We've got social media, all these things going on. Yet, as we all know, there's an increasing feeling of isolation. Xylz is a modern rock band combining elements of post-grunge guitar, new wave sound-writing styles, and classic showmanship. Xylz is actually an international alliance between German guitarist Bjorn. Flying in, fun fact, Bjorn actually flew in just for Sound Down Fest, so give it up for him.
All the way from Deutschland. He's come here just for you, Barbados.
And we want to show him better than that. This is Barbados. Where's that Bajan hospitality?
It's his first time in the Caribbean.
First and hopefully not last, right? We're going to be back. We're going to rock out with him. And of course, it's all about unity. Now, the funny thing is that Jeremy told me that, you know, this is just a guide. Don't read everything. But he did tell me to read this part. The charismatic British frontman, Jeremy. He told me, make sure, out of everything you read,
just read that part.
Make sure you say charismatic.
Yeah, so use the charismatic words.
Okay, there we go. So are you guys ready for Xylz? We've got it right here, right now.
Open wide, yellow, green, and grounded. All alone and trapped inside, wrapped in cage and shrouded. Want to move and break away, need to make me feel crowded. And I ain't trusted all of this. Just wrong. And I ain't trusted. All of this is all of this now gone. Do I have the wings I need? Is it just me dreaming? Or will I fly or fall to ground? Will you hear my screaming? Will I fly or fall to ground? Will you hear my screaming? Want to move and break away, make me feel ready. And I ain't trusting all of this inside. Just wrong. Thank you. Give it up for the boys in the rhythm section right there, the new bass rhythm section. Nick Hoyt on the bass, Renee Wilson on the drums. This song is called Storm Rising. It's that feeling you get when you see the dark clouds coming from the East Coast. You keep those rain clouds away from us, alright? We're having a good time at this pool party. Darkness and confusion. I don't want to know. Sharpness and illusion. Pretend it isn't slow. Rain clouds are rising. The thunder is near. Once the storm is rising caught against the flow. Rain clouds are rising, the thunder is near. The storm is rising up again. The override faces its day. Once the storm rises. That was called Falling Into You. That was the first song that we wrote with the Xylz. And it was, I met this guy who was living downstairs from me in this apartment in Bonn, where my family and I had just moved. We moved from Rio de Janeiro to Bonn in West Germany, which is the old Cold War capital of Germany, while there's West Germany, East Germany, before it reunified and we got back to Berlin. And this guy was downstairs and he was like, "Oh, I see that you are like a rock musician." And I was like, "Yeah." And so we wrote this song together, and this guy called Prashto, he played the bass, and he went to a music store and he found a card, and it was Bjorn's card, and on it said, "Bjorn will teach you guitar." And he certainly did. And we contacted Bjorn, we said, "Bjorn, we got this song, we got this idea of doing a rock band, Epic Dreams." And Bjorn's like, "I haven't really got time to do anything." with this, it's fine. Okay. So we sent him the vocal demo. The next morning, he sent her a fully produced song, guitar, bass, drums, everything done. He'd been very active. That was Falling Into You. That was their last song. This is called New World Shine, and it's all about the shine of the new world where we are right now. Coming from the old world, these are antiquated terms, but in my mind, America, the Caribbean, South America always held so much more excitement for New World Shine. But right now, this week, thank you, I dedicate this one to the Artemis 2 astronauts who splashed down this morning, who showed to us again a new vantage point upon our planet, that new world shine, as they went further away from the planet than any human being has ever been before. Took photos of our little lifeboat that hurtles through the universe. So this side, I dedicate this to all of us, to the new world shine. Thank you very much indeed. Give it up for Bjorn Donut there on the guitar. So what makes the world shine, I think, other than the sun, but maybe the sun actually is the perfect encapsulation of the concept of love, because everything comes from it. So this next song is about that. It's about all the love. All the love. We have all the love we need. And I love the chorus from Punch, sparkling and lovely.
We'll be right back.
Give it up for Bjorn on the guitar there. Wow. Flew all the way for this. This next song is called Your Eyes, and it's all about the relationship between grandfather and grandson. This is the Bible of Exiles right here, by the way, the hymn book of the Exiles. Rainstorm that looks like it might fall. Old man's working his back against the sun. This is all he has, some toils to get work done. In the distance, a boy plays in leafless streets. Outbreak screams of blood rush from his head. Grandfather, help me please. Old man knows he wants to see. Takes his grandson back. They walk for hours and hours in the park. He tells stories of rivers that flow and go. Ancient mariners in his ancient soul. Together they look up into the sky. Grandfather tells the boy, boy, yours is the song that makes you say. And Jimmy says, I won't forget. Look in my eyes. Sometimes they cry, but they are wise. They are your eyes. Look in your eyes. Sometimes they cry, but they are wise. They are your Earth on and on and spun. Grandson is grown, grandchild he has one. Now he's trying to pass it on. Look in my eyes. Sometimes they'll cry, but they are wise. They are your eyes. Look in my This next one I dedicate to my daughter Maya. This is called Butterfly Dream.